So we're back here and we're about to face off against Cougar the Ninja. I'm going to go ahead and put Simon Peter up front because I want to get some really good physical attacks up against these guys. And then I'll see what I can do in terms of the rest of them. Eden's not going to be much of a problem in this gym unless he has a random psychic type. But yeah, I'm going to bring out Simon Peter first and see what he's got in store for us. So here we go. Fwahahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea of it makes me shiver with mirth. Oh, nice word. Very well. I shall show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon. Let's do this thing. Well, so far there haven't been that many poison types in this gym, Cougar, so you're going to start off with a coughing. That's fine. We're going to start off with Simon Peter. Simon Peter's going to start off with a rock slide. Try and get rid of this coughing as soon as possible. He's going to start with sludge. It's not very effective. Didn't poison us, which is good. Going to start off with another rock slide. Hopefully that's a crit. No, self-destruct. That's not very effective. I don't know why he bothered doing that. So he's going to send out the muck. We're going to keep out Simon Peter for a little bit. We're going to use strength. So this, I think, is his most powerful Pokemon. It's level 39. So we're already wildly ahead of that, so we're going to keep on using strength on it because he'll keep on using minimize to try and raise his evasiveness. He's gone ahead and poisoned our Simon Peter, so I'm going to go ahead and use a full heal to get rid of that poisoning. And he's going to keep on minimizing himself to try and evade our attacks. So we're going to go ahead, keep on using the strength because it's our most accurate attack for Simon Peter. It's not doing that much damage to Muck actually, but he's not doing that much damage to us, so I think it will be absolutely fine as long as we don't constantly get poisoned. And this is when strength starts to miss on us, so the advantages are starting to slip away here. I might have to use a Hyper Potion in a bit. Yeah, I might have to use a Hyper Potion now just to heal up Simon Peter, bring him back to full strength. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Hyper Potion on him to bring him back up to specs. Now we've got a huge advantage over this Muck. I'm actually surprised that Cougar hasn't used any sort of potions on Muck yet. Maybe he's confident that Muck's evasiveness is so high that he'll be fine. If that's what he's planning, then I'm going to go ahead and swap out for Lapras, Bathsheba. I'm going to go use the Shockwave, which completely avoids his evasiveness and my accuracy, so that's going to hit no matter what. So at least it's going to do some damage to him no matter what happens. We're going to go ahead and use the Shockwave. Now he uses the Hyper Potion, which is really annoying. So there goes the Shockwave again. I don't think that's going to do much damage, no it's not, but we'll keep on using the Shockwaves as long as we can, because at least they'll never miss. He went ahead and used Toxic on us, so Bathsheba is now poisoned. We're going to use Shockwave as much as we can until we really need to heal up Bathsheba. I'm going to keep her poisoned for as long as possible. His defense rose and his evasiveness is really high, so this is where it's really just, you know, I'm going to go for the Rain Dance and then bring out Pikachu, because I want to see how much whether he'll be able to evade Thunder when the Rain Dance is on. So I've gone ahead, I've used Rain Dance. Rain Dance is falling. I'm going to bring out Pikachu. Jacob. And we're going to use Thunder on this Muck. He's going to use Minimize again, like a real annoying blob of goop that he is. It's Rain Dance, so Thunder should be 100% accurate, which it is. And let's see how much damage that does. Quite a bit. Hopefully Sludge doesn't KO us. And hopefully we're fast enough to use another Thunder. He's got a second Hyper Potion that he uses, like the annoying bugger he is. Right, okay, not a problem. We're going to go ahead and use another Hyper Potion in a sec to heal up our Jacob. We paralyzed the Muck, which is good. But we're not going to take any chances. We're also going to use a Hyper Potion on Jacob, bring his HP back up. The rain will stop, though. We're going to have to use another Hyper Potion, because that paralysis is doing nothing right now. That is so annoying. That paralysis, and he's poisoned us. That paralysis has done nothing to stop those sludges from coming out, so Jacob's usefulness in this has been pretty much useless so far. All of us are poisoned, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out Chiding and use Fly. On this Muck. That paralysis is just not... Oh, come on. Right, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and heal up quite a lot of our Pokemon here. We're going to use Chiding as a fall guy. We're going to heal up our Bathsheba. And then we're going to bring Bathsheba back out when Chiding dies. So, Chiding is now dead. Out comes Bathsheba. She's still poisoned, but that's fine. Bathsheba's going to be hurt by the poison. But we're going to spam the Ice Beam. We're going to see if we can take this Muck out. He's going to keep on minimizing himself. So now that he's in the orange, I'm going to try and use Shockwave as much as possible. So here we go. At least that won't miss. This fight is actually quite difficult. The rest of the gym has been really easy up until the actual guy. So we're now in the amber. I think we'll be able to take him out with 2 more shockwaves. So hopefully Bathsheba will be able to last a sludge and a poison and get off a shockwave. No. Right, we're going to have to bring out Mary and hope that we're fast enough to land a quick attack. We are fast enough to land a quick attack, and Muck is down for the count. Finally, Muck is dead. Right, he's going to bring out Coughing. We're going to keep out Mary. That took ages, which makes me very, very frightened for the Elite Four. So we're going to go ahead and use Flamethrower on this Coughing. Hopefully that will take it out, which it almost did. They're going to go ahead and use the Smoke Screen. Hopefully Quick Attack is accurate enough to hit, which it is. It's down for the count. Don't know what else he's got. He's got a Wheezing. I'm going to go ahead and use the Safeguard. It's a Wheezing level 43, so I'm going to protect myself against poison. I'm going to use a Flamethrower on this Wheezing. And Mary's down for the count now. But that's fine, she did her job. So we've only got 2 Pokemon that aren't out of commission right now. So we're going to bring out Eden, and we're going to revive some people. We're going to revive Bathsheba, and then use a Hyper Potion on her. So yeah, hopefully he can tank. Yes, he can. So let's then use a Hyper Potion on Bathsheba, bring her back to full health. This has actually been quite a difficult gym battle so far. So we'll now bring out Bathsheba. She's now at full health, so that's great. And she's going to really do a number on this wheezing, I think. We're no longer protected by the safeguard, that's fine. We're going to spam the ice beams. Hopefully we'll be able to get rid of this wheezing. We almost got rid of that wheezing there. So I'm thinking a shockwave will be able to do it. But I'm probably going to use a surf. Yeah. I mean, I used the surf because I wasn't sure whether he had a third and final Hyper Potion on him. So there we go, we defeated Liga Cougar and we got the Soul Badge. We got 4,300 for winning, and that, I think, was actually the hardest gym battle that we've had so far. The reason for that is that we had no real type advantages against the poison type in the end. None that would really help. So that's why we had like a big problem there, because I always knew that like poison a ghost would be a problem because we wouldn't really have any type advantages against them, but thanks to not being able to use psychic, ghost or dark types, so that really didn't help there, but never mind. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises. It also lets you use Surf outside of battle. Take this too. We received TM06. Toxic goes back for 400 years. I really wish that he had Sludge Bomb, because it's just the sort of thing that I would require. I can't use that there. Can I use an escape rope? Because I really need to get out of here. We can't use that here, so let's go ahead and use like our full heals on these poisoned Pokemon, so that they don't faint before we get to the Pokemon Center. Just because I don't like the whole thing that happens. But that was Cougar, and he was actually really strong, really difficult if you don't have the type advantage there of Psychic type, which I usually have. I usually just use the Psychic type, like a level 40 Psychic type against him, and it does. It's amazing how Ninja can terrify. Even now. Yeah. Thanks for that, I guess. So we're going to go over to the Pokemon Center now. We're just going to heal up because Cougar did a real number on us. We really should have probably trained up to level 45 before doing that gym, but the trainers in that gym were pretty much the same levels as the trainers in the previous gym, so it gives you a false sense of security there. But we're all level 41s now, so we've now only got about 9 levels to go before we're like level 50s, and then that's pretty much where we need to be for the Elite Four. But because like 3 of our Pokemon are like fairly weak, unevolved forms, we might need to train them up to level 55s. And then Bathsheba would be fine at level 50. She's a Lapras. Level 50 is fine for her. Onyx, I'm not sure. Maybe level 50, maybe level 53. Chiding, level 50, should be fine for Chiding. Try and get Simon Peter as high as possible, because I know that the Pidgeot will be level 59 when we face off against Gary, so try and get him as high as possible now. But yeah, this is when Simon Peter and Lapras will come in, and Bathsheba will come into their own now, because we're about to go to the next part of this game, which is the Volcano Badge, and we now have only 2 more badges to go.